the most crucial step of pre-approval. So you submit initial documents and the bank gives you a pre-approval letter. Simple. It is also known as the in-principle approval. It tells you the maximum loan amount you can borrow from that particular bank. Now, this can take anywhere between 10 to 14 days given that you are a non-resident and these are working days. Now, you may ask why a pre-approval is important. It gives you a clear budget for your property search, and it also shows sellers that you are a serious financially capable buyer. And in case you are considering a golden visa under the property investor category, it can be helpful to understand if you are crossing the 2 million threshold for the golden visa. Now, when it comes to choosing your lender, you have two options: going directly to a bank or using a mortgage broker. You can directly go to a bank if you know exactly what you need. Many major banks in Dubai like HSBC, Mashreq, Emirates NBD, and First Abu Dhabi Bank, and many others, they offer non-resident mortgages. Usually, the first touch point with these banks is very easy and online. And once you fill up the form, a bank employee gets in touch for the verification and explaining the next steps. The other option is using a broker, which is not uncommon in the UAE. If you are unsure or want to compare many options, a qualified mortgage broker could be very useful. Also, because as a non-resident, sometimes the banking in UAE might feel overwhelming. These mortgage experts, they work with multiple banks and they can compare rates and terms for you. They also guide you through the complex paperwork and help you avoid common pitfalls like overpaying or missing or avoid missing any hidden cost. So typically they get a commission from the bank for every borrower that comes through them. So hiring them will not pinch you much financially. Now, in all of this, what often gets overlooked is the property selection itself. So in Dubai, only freehold properties in designated areas qualify for non-resident financing. Freehold means you own the property and the land it sits on indefinitely. Just remember that while off-plan properties can be attractive for investment, many banks are pickier about financing them. So you will often need a higher down payment and you will need to buy from a bank approved developer. For example, once 50% payment is made, you can seek a mortgage on Emaar and some of the Damac properties as an example. If the project is in initial stages, getting the mortgage approved is very difficult. So please be smart and always ask upfront if a property is eligible for finance before you commit. Throughout this process, the role of your real estate advisor is quite crucial. He or she can help you navigate this complex process. I personally usually work closely with my client and help them start conversations with their preferred bank. Of course, there are a lot of doubts in your mind when you invest as a non-resident, and a good knowledgeable property advisor can address them to help you build confidence. Some investors also hire qualified local lawyers to ensure their transaction complies with the UAE property laws. It's not necessary, but a lot of people do that. And it also helps them protect their interests. And if you're buying remotely, such lawyers can help you set up a power of attorney. The power of attorney allows your trusted representative to handle legal documents and transactions on your behalf. Now, this is especially helpful if you can't be physically present for every step, and if you are too busy, then I think hiring a lawyer makes sense.